Imagine owning a firearm, maybe occasionally taking it out to the shooting range, but mostly keeping it locked and unloaded, never really expecting a real life scenario where you would need it for protection. Then one night, a disturbance breaks into the quiet of your home. In this moment, your preparation and responsibility can make all the difference. Today, personal safety is a growing concern, and for many, the debate over the right to own and responsibly use firearms is increasingly relevant. While some argue against civilian gun ownership, evidence shows that responsible gun ownership offers valuable benefits, including self defense, recreational engagement, and the protection of constitutional rights. I'm here to argue for legal responsible gun ownership as a means to protect oneself and engage in a fulfilling recreational sport. There are three key reasons why responsible citizens should consider owning a firearm if legally permitted through self defense, the recreational and skill building aspect of shooting, and the value of upholding Second Amendment rights. Let's start with the first reason, self defense. In the United States, self defense has long been recognized as a legitimate reason for civilian gun ownership. Since the passing of the Second Amendment in 1791, American citizens have had the right to bear arms to protect themselves and their homes. Today, self defense remains one of the leading reasons for gun ownership, particularly as crime rates fluctuate in various communities. And this was quoted by a National Rifle Association in 2022. A firearm can be an equalizer in dangerous situations, allowing people to defend themselves when threatened. A study published in the Journal of Criminal Law and Criminology found that firearms are used defensively by civilians over 1 million times per year in the U.S., often preventing crimes without a single shot fired, by Kleck and Gertz in 1995. Additionally, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, defense gun use can reduce crime by deterring potential offenders and lowering risks of personal injury during an attempted crime. CDC 2013. Understanding the self-defense benefits of gun ownership leads us to the second point, recreational and skill building value. Firearms ownership supports safe recreational activities and fosters discipline, focus, and skill. Sports shooting is a popular and growing activity, with more than 34 million Americans participating in shooting sports like hunting, target shooting, and competitive events. This promotes a reasonable, regulated approach to firearm use. U.S. and Fish and Wildlife Services quoted in 2016. Research also highlights the positive mental and physical benefits associated with shooting sports. Practicing shooting requires focus and hand-eye coordination and mental discipline, skills that can be beneficial in everyday life. Quoted National Shooting Sports Foundation in 2020. Now that we've looked at self-defense and recreation, let's move to the third reason, protecting constitutional rights. The Second Amendment, written by the Founding Fathers, is a foundational part of American liberty. This amendment protects individual rights and is essential in maintaining checks and balances within the government. Cornell Law School in 2021. A report from the Heritage Foundation notes that in countries with strict gun control, such as Australia and the UK, crime rates have not decreased as expected, suggesting that restricting legal ownership may not improve safety as intended, by the Heritage Foundation in 2018. Having discussed the key points of self-defense, recreational, constitutional rights, let's conclude by revisiting the core reasons for responsible gun ownership. Think back to the moment of uncertainty where having a firearm gives the confidence to protect yourself and your loved ones. In an unpredictable world, people deserve the means to ensure their own safety, enjoy recreational shooting, and preserve constitutional freedoms. By supporting legal gun ownership, individuals empower themselves for self defense, engage in a productive and skillful sport, and uphold the rights that form the backbone of American freedom. Consider how responsible gun ownership isn't just about having a weapon, it's about safety, skill, and the freedom to live confidently. For those who meet legal requirements and are committed to responsible handling, owning a gun can be a powerful choice. Thank you.